Hey everybody, it's Carl. Welcome back to the bathroom. It's Wednesday night. That means we're doing the Wednesday night scrape, something like that. And we got to get cleaned up and presentable for work tomorrow, so let's get to it. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing really good. What are we going to be using today? Well, for the razor, I'm going to be using the Wilkinson Sword Quad Blade. For the brush, the Marble Turn and Shave Synthetic Knot. Be using the custom lather bowl, and we have a momentous occasion. It's taken 6 months. The journey is coming to an end. I'm going to be finishing off the Arko Extra Performance. I've already got a little dollop in there, but I figured I'm going to go ahead and see what's left that I can get out so I can get a head shave in as well. So here we go. Yeah, a little more than I anticipated, but that should be enough for a good head shave and a face shave. And I don't feel like I am gonna overlather. Maybe I could have got another shave or two out of that, but I wanted to finish this off. 6 months of using pretty much the same soap every day or every shave, and it's about time. And we'll be doing a head shave tonight, so we'll be using the Arko, the Head Blade ATX. All right. So let's get into it. For the post, I haven't even thought of it. I was just so excited to get on video and finish off the Arko. So, as a classic, this is Dead, Dead, Dead. Goodbye. All right, let's get lathered up. So it's been a while, and I wish I had a great excuse as to why I haven't been making any videos, but to be honest, I just haven't. No ridiculous life events. Not, particularly tired of making content. I just haven't gotten around to it. I wish I could say it was because my life was super busy and exciting. Not the case either. I've just been using that same tube of soap, and so I've been doing a lot of utilitarian shaves. Nothing much to write home about. So I figured no sense in chronicling it until the end. So beautiful, beautiful lather here from the Arko Maximum Performance, and I know I'm going to get a great shave out of this, so let's get going. So what else? It's been a month or so since I've done a shaving video, and I think it's been about 3 weeks since I put up any content. Like I said, no particular reason, just haven't done it. Been lazy with the content. So what's been going on in my life? Well, not much. Work. Work is work, and it's steady. We're getting back into the swing of things. Seeing our chronically ill patients. We're winding down all of our COVID operations for the most part. We're finishing up our vaccine operations. We're finishing up our nursing home operations. So life is getting back to normal. Speaking of back to normal, here in Texas, everything is opened back up completely. All of the businesses are back to 100% capacity, as long as the owner or business owner chooses so. And the recommendation is, if you are fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. You can if you want to, and I think that's appropriate. So it's good to see people's faces again. I know things are different in a lot of different places, so wherever you're at, I hope you're doing well and staying safe. All right, first pass. I was thinking about it. My sweet lady was here the other day and stopped by for a visit, and she likes to come into the bathroom and look through all my shaving stuff, and she wanted to pick a shave. But I told her I was so very close to finishing off the Arko that I wanted to finish that. And so I was kind of a jerk and didn't let her pick my shaving stuff. So as I was in the shower tonight, I was feeling a little guilty. So I decided to use this beautiful razor that she gifted me. Because honestly, I think she would have picked this razor because it was a gift from her, and it's a beautiful razor, just like she's beautiful. And it's going to give me a great shave. So next time, I will let you choose the shaving stuff. I know you're gonna watch this, and I'm so excited that even after, you know, the past year that we've been dating, give or take, she still watches all of my content, as ridiculous as it is. So she supports me in that way, and that's great. I am very lucky to have such a supportive and beautiful woman. All right, enough gushing. What can I say? Beautiful shave so far. What else has been going on? Work, we talked about. I gushed about my lady. Have not been getting out to do much or a ton of fishing as much as I would like. It is starting to get ridiculously hot, and I am not a fan of waking up early, so that means fishing in the middle of the day is not very productive. I did get a chance to go out with a buddy of mine from high school I haven't seen in probably close to 20 years. Maybe not quite that long. No, actually that long. I probably have, no, it hasn't been quite that long. He came and stayed with me. We grew up together, running around being knuckleheads all the way from like elementary school to high school graduation. Didn't really see each other a ton after graduation. We kind of went our separate ways. At one point he came to stay with me a little while when he fell on hard times, just for a few days. And that was probably in 06, 7, 8, 9, somewhere around there. So it's been quite a while since I saw him. It was good to catch up. We had a day out at the lake. We both got skunked, so I don't feel so bad. Especially seeing as he used to be a hunting and fishing guide. Now he didn't do a lot of freshwater fishing as a guide. He did mostly saltwater fishing and guided hunts and stuff. When he was a guide, the boat he was working on actually got a chance to guide the Duck Commander guys, which was pretty cool. He said they were all very nice, and those guys, he said it was an easy guide trip because those guys are all outdoorsmen and they know how to fish, and so he didn't have to do too much. He said it was easy money, good time hanging out. So yeah, we probably spent more time jaw jacking and cutting up and reminiscing, and we did a lot of hey, have you talked to so and so, or when was the last time you saw such and such, more than we did fishing, and it was a good time. I know I was initially not very excited to go, just because we were planning on meeting so early, and then things changed and we ended up doing an afternoon fish. And then I wasn't super keen on standing out in the heat of the day. I think we got up to about 90, 93, 94 that day with a heat index of around 98 or something like that. So it was definitely a hot day, but it was a good day. What else? What else is good? This shave, second pass, I'm just cruising through it because I want to kind of, like I said, have a quick shave because I want to try and do a head shave and a face shave. Wow, it says the only thing about this razor that's a little tricky is the head is big, so it's hard to get under the nose. But there we go, a little bit better. All right, second pass is done. The shave is moving along swimmingly. What else? Well, you can probably tell by the roundness of my face, I am fat again. And it's official. Went and saw my doc the other day just kind of for a routine follow-up. And I had not, I know I'd been putting on some pounds, hadn't really been exercising, hadn't really been making too much care about what I was eating. If you watched some of my recent videos, my eating videos or hot sauce videos, started drinking beers again, and I love to drink the beers. So packed on the weight because I've been drinking those calories, and like I said, not really paying attention to what I'm putting in my mouth and not getting as much exercise as I should. So hit the doctor's office just for my routine checkup and stepped on the scale, and I was 255 pounds, or 254 and some change, almost 255 pounds, which is ridiculous because in 2019, when I started getting serious about the weight loss again, in July of 2019, I was 251. So I was heavier than I was before I started losing all that weight in 2019. So that was very disappointing. And the doc was really cool about it. I mean, he's a good doctor. He's real easygoing. He has never given me a lot of grief about my weight. He mentions it, and he's like, hey, you know, it's health and blah, 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 but he never harps on it. And so, you know, and I rightfully so went in to the visit, and when he showed up into the exam room, you know, he was like, how's everything going? And I was like, well, it'd be a lot better if I hadn't gained all that weight I lost back. And his response was kind of like, yeah, well, 2020 was a hard year for everybody, and I think the entire planet is a little fluffier than it used to be. So we did some labs and stuff, and I got the result from those today, and my cholesterol was once again ridiculously high. 279 for the total cholesterol. My good cholesterol was 144. And I don't remember, or not 144, it was 44. And then the unhealthy cholesterol, you can do the math, and because I don't remember what it was. Disappointing is what it was. So he was like, hey, I think we should probably start back on some blood pressure medications. And I had no right to argue. Also, when I saw him, my blood pressure was pretty high also. It was 40s, 50s, over 98. So he commented on that, and he was like, hey, do you check your blood pressure at home or at work? Because he knows I work in medicine. I told him, no, not really. He said, track it for about a week or so, and send me the results. He said, we may have to increase your blood pressure medicine. So I did that and sent that to him today, and replied to the lab results and said, yeah, if you think it's necessary to get back on the cholesterol pills, then we'll do that too. So not very happy about that, but I can't blame anybody but myself. I mean, I worked my butt off between 2019 and 2020 to get off and stay off of all that medication. Like, you know, I halved my blood pressure pills. I stopped having to take the reflux medicine. I got off of the cholesterol pills, got off of the gout medication. And over the past year, from 2020 till now, I have slowly added all of those medications back to my arsenal, which is pretty disappointing. I mean, but like I said, I have nobody to blame but myself, and I know what I need to do, and I've been working on it. Back to the serious calorie counting and willpower, because that's how you lose weight. I mean, you know, it's math and willpower. Figure out how many calories you need to cut out to lose a pound and to keep your daily caloric intake healthy, and measure your food and prepare your meals and do all the things. Stop drinking your calories, and get some exercise here and there, because that's what's going to help with the cholesterol and the blood pressure and all that stuff. Because like I've said before, and I didn't follow my own advice, it's what you eat determines how much you weigh, and how much exercise you do determines your physical health, when it comes to numbers and stuff primarily. So back on the wagon, unfortunately, and it's my fault. And I don't think anything that I did was not sustainable. It was just, I chose not to sustain it. I mean, my diet was healthy and easy to manage. I just got lazy about cooking and meal prepping and started drinking calories again. And that's where you really add up. Because like I said, I like beer, and I don't have to drink expensive beer, because we all know like really nice beers are high in calorie, but I like drinking like cheap American bar beers, Budweiser, Miller Lite, Lone Star, things like that. And they're easy to drink, and I like to drink a lot of them. And so it's just caught up with me. Like I said, no one to blame for myself. I'm a little disappointed, but I'm not going to beat myself up too much about it. I'm just going to sort my life out and do what I need to do to get back on track. So that's where we're at with that. Like I said, it was eye-opening and pretty frustrating, but it is what it is. I got work to do, and I'm going to do it. So, speaking of doing work, the old Headblade ATX is doing all the work on this head stubble perfectly. It's beautiful. It's one of my favorite shaving tools. This one is starting to get wore out though. I've had it for several years now, and the little cushion in the ring is just starting to wear out. So maybe time to invest in a new one eventually, but we're not there quite yet. Because as long as it rolls and holds a blade, we'll be okay. Alright, so that's the first pass on the head. And missed the spot back there. Right. Beautiful, beautiful. And here's how much lather we have left. So maybe over lathered just a little bit. But well, there's going to be a big blob I have to mop up. But yeah, maybe over lathered just a tad, but I don't feel too bad about the waste. It's not excessive, I don't believe. So what else, man? Like I said, I should have more to talk about since it's been about 3 weeks. But as always, my life is pretty uneventful. I work, I try to fish, I drink beer, and spend time with my old lady. So, you know, can't really talk to you guys about that, because then these videos would not be appropriate. Just joking, just joking. You guys know I'm not all about that nonsense. So, but anyway, yeah, life is good, man. Like I said, aside from the weight gain, life is good. I have no complaints. I am blessed beyond what I deserve. Good friends, good family, good woman, good job, roof over my head. It's a lot more than some folks can say. And all things considered, my health ain't too terrible. So I got back into the rucking this week, and let me tell you, it is amazing how fast you can get deconditioned. You know, I had some problems with my back late last year on into this year. I had a steroid injection in my spine back in February, I think. It was February. And or was the colonoscopy in February and the injection was in April? Something like that. It was several months ago. It seemed to help, but I think it's starting to wear off. My back is achy again, but I know a good portion of that has to do with the extra 50 friggin' pounds I'm carrying. So my goal is to get back down to about 200, between 190 and 200 pounds, and stay there and do whatever I need to do to maintain that. So like I said, I'm watching my calories, starting to get back into rucking, and gosh, so deconditioned. I ruck with my weight vest. It's 20 pounds. And man, I used to be able to ruck in that thing because it's so much more comfortable than the backpack, because it distributes the weight over the front and the back, which is nicer for my my old aching back. But I'm so tired. Like, I used to be able to ruck for like 10 or 12 miles, and now like 2 miles just murders me. I'm so winded, and my heart rate's like, you know, not through the roof, but it's kind of at the top end of where it needs to be, 100, 140, 150. So yeah, it's ridiculous how fast you can become deconditioned. But I'll get back to where I was, and it'll be all good. You know, unfortunately, I've done it before, and I can do it again. I wish I didn't have to say that, but it is what it is. Oh, what a fantastic shave. I think I am just about done. Just getting these little pickups here. There we go. All right, one rough spot there. Got to be careful not to overshave. I also, when I was fishing the other day, I had my cap on and I had my neck gaiter, but apparently there was just enough gap between the collar of my shirt and the end of my neck gaiter. I got a pretty sweet hillbilly sunburn right on the back of my neck, so that's a little irritated. Try not to shave over that too much. All right, let's get rinsed off. Fantastic. Let's see. Oh yeah, silky smooth. Beautiful shave, beautiful face shave, beautiful head shave. I had nothing to complain about. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. That's it for today. I appreciate you spending a little bit of time with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. So in the future, what are we going to do for the next shaving videos? I'm probably going to use a bunch of different soaps until the beginning of next year. Then I'm going to pick something and try and work through it. That's kind of what I do. How much soap did we have left? Or how much lather did we have left? Not a ton. Not a ton after a regular shave. So, all right, guys. My camera is telling me it's time to end the video. So once again, thank you for all your support. Hope you enjoyed the video. No matter what you do, go spend some time with your friends and family because it is very important. I'll catch you in the next video. Have a great week. I'll see you next time. Peace.